This film is Lord, I ask you to guide my words. Welcome to Agents of Screen, the first and the only place for movie reviews live at the cinema. I am your boy Mars, aka the Ball Beyonce, and I am here to give you my spoiler-free review for the much anticipated Coming to America. If you're a new or returning viewer, welcome, namaste. Make sure you like, share and subscribe. And if you don't know the format, I'll tell you what I liked, what I didn't like, if you should watch this film, and my score out of 10. Now, Coming to America, the original, is one of my favorite films of all time. But at the same time, even though I knew a sequel was coming, I would be an absolute idiot if I was to expect the sequel to match up to the original. So going into it, I had very moderate expectations. I just wanted to have a good time and for the film to be funny. And well, it's even difficult for me to make these words come out of my mouth. This film is Lord, I ask you to guide my words and let them flow effortlessly. This film is trash. It hurts me to say it. It hurts me to say it. Every negative word I have to say about this film is like a dagger to the heart. I was in two minds whether I even wanted to do the review because it's like I'm having to damage something that I love. Like, remember in I Am Legend with Will Smith when he had to kill his dog because his dog was turning into a zombie? Like, he was just like that's exactly how I feel. Why is that the case? I will let you know in my review. But Craig Brewer is the director of this film, and he directed Dolomite Is My Name, which also starred Eddie Murphy. So I really enjoyed that film. I thought it was funny, so I had positive expectations. Also, before we get into the review, I also recreated the classic Soul Glow ad. You can check it out on the channel. I'll put it up in the link below and in the description. And in my personal, very humble opinion, it is the best parody of the Soul Glow ad that exists on the internet, period. I'm deadly serious too. Before I get into the negatives, I'm gonna start with the positives, of course. What I enjoyed about this film. I thought the costume design was really good, really colourful, really varied, really unique. I thought compared to the original that this had much more Zamunda in it, which I really enjoyed. It was also lovely to see all the original cast, well 99% of the original cast. And with the original cast, you know, it's like seeing old family again. So that's always beautiful. And I felt like the best parts of this film, or the most funny parts of this film, were when Eddie Murphy reprised the roles of his old characters from the original, like Randy Watson, the guys from the barbershop, etc. A little throwback to the original. You know, they had the original font. I know I'm reaching here, Dalsim reaching here. At the beginning it had Eddie Murphy Productions, and that's a positive, you know, see a black man with a movie production company. Some people did well. I thought Tracy Morgan made me chuckle a few times. Leslie Jones made me chuckle, I suppose. Wesley Snipes was good. He was good in Dolomite. He was decent in this as well. All the women looked amazing in this film. KiKi Layne, who played one of Prince Akeem's daughters in this film, her skin looked immaculate. It looked like Zamundan velvet. I kid you not. Queen, I want to know what your skincare routine is. That rhymed, I didn't mean to, but bars. Like, I got the toner, I got the retinol, I got the hyaluronic acid, I got the day and night moisturizer. What is your secret? Because that isn't normal. In terms of the dislikes, I think the buzzword is going to be forced. A lot of things felt forced in this film. The jokes felt forced. It is a comedy. It must be funny. And it wasn't. A lot of the jokes missed completely, and the first 30 minutes of this film dragged to the point where I was watching it on my PlayStation, Amazon Prime. I had to press down on my D-pad to see how much time was left, and it was like an hour and 10 minutes, and I was like, oh my god, what are they going to do for the next hour and 10 minutes? I have no idea. It felt like a chore, and that is never great. There was a romance arc in this film as well that also felt super forced, and they had some CGI where they had to show like a young Semmi and Prince Akeem. It didn't look good, and the flashbacks that they showed from the old films, like original footage, it just made me want to watch the old one. The story was also super predictable, and it seemed like in general it was a struggle to find things that were funny, struggle to write a good story. So they seemed like they just reused the same themes, the same plot points as the original, maybe switch agenda here and there, but it was like a carbon copy for the pivotal moments. The acting as well was below par, especially for the main character of this film, Prince Akeem's son. Speaking of forced, too many cameos in this film. When you put one or two, fair enough, but it just seemed like they put an ad out, anyone who wanted to be in Coming to America, come down and we'll find a role for you. And some of them did okay, some of them the accent was off. It just takes you out of the film, feels so out of place, and it's like you're not even watching a Coming to America film anymore. I wouldn't go as far as to say that this taints the legacy of the original, that's impossible, but it most certainly didn't add anything to it, and that is a real shame. I don't know why they made this film. It seemed like, yeah, as I said in the beginning, it's hurting me. That's why my eyebrows have been this for the whole review. It's paining me to talk about this. It felt like a movie made for streaming services, you know? It felt like a long Saturday Night Live skit. I don't wanna rag on this film any more than I already have, so I will keep it there. Should you watch this film? If you're a super Coming to America fan, it wouldn't hurt, but manage your expectations suitably. So that being said, my score for Coming to America is a 4.5. Please let me know what you thought of the movie in the comments below. Are you going to watch it? Have you watched it already? Let me know. As always, I've been your boy Miles. We have been the Agents of S.C.R.E.E.N, and until the next video, which should be coming extremely soon, peace.